Hello, everybody. This is Deadhandkev here, and as you can see from the shirt, I am going to see Scream 7, along with a mask at that. So this is going to be my first review on here. I'm going to see the film first, and this is going to be a non-spoiler review. So unfortunately, I'm not going to show footage of the film since I did, because I don't want to record anything there. But I will tell my thoughts afterwards. And this shirt here says Meat is murder. This shirt is from the Vegan Vampire. If you're a vegan who's into horror, he makes pretty cool shirts. I will leave a link below to check out his stuff. In the meantime, I'm ready to go to the movie theaters, and we're going to go see Scream 7 with my review after I see the film. And now I'm back at home after seeing Scream 7, and it was a letdown. They don't have no ideas no more of this. They had the 7 films, used the same characters. What else can you do? Okay, so it's nice to see Sydney back, although, she's forced to come back because, the incident with Melissa Barrera, why she was fired for speaking her rights. And Jenna Ortega left, and so did Christopher Landon. So now Kevin Williamson is here to direct and write. But this one was just a complete letdown. So, whereas the ghost phase is going after Sydney and her husband and her kids. And, we see the return of Gail Weathers and the twins who survived the previous 2 movies. And they're in this town. And like I said, it's going to be non-spoiler, so I can't spoil much. And they have to figure out who Ghostface is. Word is, can it be Stu Macher? Because they mentioned his name so many times in the movie. In fact, this film should be called The Mystery of Stu Macher. And the third act, this had to admit, is the worst third act in this whole franchise. Like when they revealed the killer's motivation, I was like, huh? And I kind of know who the killer was. I'm not going to say who, like I said, this is not spoiler, but this is weak sauce. I know they had to do some changes because, like I said, they got rid of Melissa Barrera, Jenna Ortega left, so they had to do some rewrites. Desperately had to get back Neve Campbell because they didn't pay enough money for the 6th film, but now they said, okay, we had to make changes, so pay what she needs. And, the performances are solid. Solid performances by everybody in the film. A very weak story, a very weak motivation. And this is one I would say, just wait until it comes on streaming. If you're a fan, you're gonna see it if you're a fan. Like, I didn't have 100% expectation for this for reasons, and here are my reasons. And no, it does have some pretty good gory kills, which is pretty nice. And of course, nice music score by Marco Beltrami, I think that's his name is. But of all the Scream films so far, this is the weakest. And at this point, just stop. Really end Sydney's story. Just there's no more. You used it for 30 years, 6 movies out of 7 films. Of course, she was in the previous one. But there's so much you can only do now this series. If you gotta start fresh with new characters, start doing recyclables and Easter eggs, nostalgia, because there's a lot of Easter eggs in this film. You just go, it kind of way feels a little like a remake of the first film, and that's not what I want to watch. If I want to watch Scream 7, I want to watch Scream 7. So yeah, no, not this one. This is to me the least of the franchise. And before that, it was the third one, but it's just this third act and the motivation really is like, no, it just did not do well. I wish I could say more, but like I said, I'm not going to spoil anything for anybody else to see this movie. If you leave any spoilers inside the comments, I'm going to delete them, so just don't do that. It's for anybody who wants to see this movie, but I was not feeling this one. This is definitely the least. And of course, if this makes money, they're gonna make another one, and you're gonna try to get who knows, maybe more past ghosts. But like I said, I can't explain no more than that. All I can just say is stop at 7 and enough. There's so much you can go. It's over. No. But that's just my review on this film. Maybe I'll do a spoiler review of why I am not a fan of this one. I'll think about that. I'll let time grow in and think about doing a spoiler. But heck, if you also, like I said earlier, if you're interested in the shirt right here, Meat is Murder, and if you're vegan like I am, go to veganvampire.com. You can find a lot of great images he uses, from Art the Cloud to other creative stuff he's done, spreading the word of we don't kill animals. So veganvampire.com. And my friend Bartholomew, well, Bartholomew, because it was Nosferatu, was it? Yeah, it was Nosferatu, and Barferatu, that's his name, Barferatu. So Bar Pal, this is for you, man. And but this is my thoughts on it. So this is Deadhandkev here. If you like what you see, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Also be polite, respect other people's comments on this. We don't want no fights here, so don't do that. So in the meantime, until then, no more Scream films. I'm sorry. No. So yeah, follow me on social media and like what you see here. Scream 7, 30 years.